so much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Straight up.
It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us on this exciting Friday night matchup. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Sharp are the guards. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Avdia in at the 3. And for the Bulls, Lou Dort out there with Josh Giddey. Then it's Buzelis. Then there's Walker Kessler. And it's Henry in at the 3 spot. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Henderson touched it last. Here's Henry. Down low. Here's Kessler. In with the block. Pass to Henderson. To the middle. And it's Klingon with the jam.
A powerhouse slam. Klingon gave it everything on that one.
Now here's Giddey. Fires from deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Avdia kicks to Henderson. Dort against Sharp. To the inside. Klingon lays it up and banks it in. Klingon's got his second basket of the night.
Good luck against Klingon in close. That's where he makes his money.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Giddey the pass to Henry. Offline with his 3. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Henderson outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Sharp. 3-pointer. Kessler with the rebound. Last game for Chicago, it was a loss to the Detroit Pistons. Henry kicks to Dort. Here's Henry, defended by Avdia. Henry passes to Dort. Now Henry, defended by Avdia. Henry misses.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Chicago has gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Plenty of space. And the basket by Kamara.
Just an excellent feel for the game. Scoot Henderson understands how offense is played.
Buzelis sets a screen for Giddey. Pass to Henry. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Giddey. Shoots over Henderson. And the Bulls with another miss.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the threes are easier for players to get.
Avdia kicks to Henderson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
High-motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the night, and he makes the first. That one misses. Bulls trail by 7. Bulls shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he can't get the first one.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Trailblazers leading by 6. Here's Avdia. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Giddey the pass to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Excellent job navigating the screen and roll there. Giddey showing his vision on that one.
Sharp against Dort. Back to Sharp. And the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Henderson against Giddey. Kessler screen on Henderson. Giddey the pass to Dort. Now Kessler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Klingen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Sharp. Shoots over Dort. And it's Sharp missing. Bulls trail by 8. Inside. Here's Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
And for all the talk, Tim, about Lou Dort's defense, how about his growth as a shooter?
Well, I think he understood to get more minutes, he had to be more consistent as a shooter. The defense has always been there, but the steady improvement has come with his three-point shooting, which makes him now an elite 3-and-D wing.
From deep, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to Klingen, and it's Klingen with the jam.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
Now here's Giddey, still without a basket. Kessler, count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Trailblazers, Grant comes in for Toumani Camara. And it's Damian Lillard in for Shaedon Sharpe.
Jeremy Grant.
Here's Henderson. Grant outside for 3. Portland again missing. Bulls trail by 8. Here's Giddey. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
And he just kept working. Giddey felt the whistle coming and able to finish the play.
And both free throws good for Giddey. And so here's Portland. is Lillard. Good on the three-point shot.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Now, Giddey. Oh, boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time you played overseas, you saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal.
Now here's Giddey. To the left wing. 5 on the clock. Wilson kicks to Giddey. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Brooks outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Grant gets a wide-open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Giddey with the ball for Chicago. They trail by 9 points. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Deni Avdija, the son of a 6'8 Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Deni's mom. Deni said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes. Every night, playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Back to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Allie. A different look now for Portland. Grant Williams is checked in for Klingon. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Avdija. And it's Sharp in for Scoot Henderson. Now, here's Lillard. 6 points for him. Grant finds Lillard. Here's the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 1:24 left here in the opening quarter. Here's Dillingham. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lillard left side. Rebound by Williams.
Those are the ones you definitely have to make. Sometimes there's just enough defense to make a miss.
Williams a screen on Sharp. Kennard's shot is off.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Grant. At the elbow, Williams. Back to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Jeremy Grant. Look at those ups.
Bulls trail by 7. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Williams a screen on Grant. Brooks dishes to Williams. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Lillard with it on the wing. Williams hits the jumper in space. And the Trailblazers lead by 7.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
And so it's Portland heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. Right back after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Blazers.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
And another thing they've done consistently well is attack the paint. They have stayed aggressive under the hoop and gotten high percentage looks.
They've got Dillingham. Wilson out there with Mark Williams. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Kennard in at the shooting guard position. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
If you work the ball inside, it is going to pay dividends.
Trailblazers leading by 7. From 10 feet out, Lillard with the bucket. Lillard's got his third basket of the night.
How about Lillard? He hits the defense with a sweet move and then makes sure to finish the play.
Brooks outside. Outside Wilson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Wilson's got his first points in this one.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Sharp. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got his second bucket tonight.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Dillingham. No good with the layup.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Pass to Sohan. And stolen by Dillingham. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Buries the corner three. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Lillard, the pass to Sharp. Back to Lillard. The tray. Sinks the triple. Lillard's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off from beyond the arc this quarter.
Greg, when you talk about the all-time great three-point shooters, Damian Lillard is right up there.
Without a doubt. Steph is the clear #1, but that second spot is up for debate. And it's between guys like Harden, Ray Allen, and Dame.
And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's #4 in terms of triples in the half.
Now Dillingham. Over in the corner, Williams. Pass to Kennard. Pocket 6. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Kennard's got 6.
Was starting to stretch the floor. That's 2 triples for him this quarter.
There's the try.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Bulls trail by 11. Out to Brooks from past the arc. The rebound by Sharp. Portland's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Lillard misses. Bulls have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Kennard. And here is Brooks. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Toumani Camara, he's checked in for Grant Williams. Avdia comes in for Sohan. And Scoot Henderson subbed in for Grant. To the paint, puts it up. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Henderson's got the lead up to 14 now for Portland. And so Brooks will bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Giddey. over Sharp. Giddey, no good. Trailblazers leading by 14. Lillard outside. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range. Lillard's got 12 now in this quarter.
He has been in a great flow tonight, converting at a high rate.
In the corner, it's Buzelis. Shoots over Avdia. Stolen by Avdia. Now, here's Sharp. He's got 6. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Portland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. The first one falls. Bulls making a switch here. Henry's checked in. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Trailblazers. And Chicago has possession. 19-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the 3rd of 4 straight played at home. Giddey, no good.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Henry with it. Defended by Avdia.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. And the dunk by Sohan.
Quick lift off the floor there. Jeremy Sohan.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Here's Henry, defended by Avdia. Henry kicks to Dort. Henry passes to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Now, here's Lillard. He's got 18. Out to the right wing. Pass to Avdia. The Trailblazers working the ball around now. Now here's Lillard. Just 5 on the clock. And the 3 ball is good. Lillard's got 21.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Henry. Defended by Avdia. And here is Henry. Rebound by Sohan. Portland leading by 20. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamare. Henderson outside. Inside. And it's Lillard missing. For Chicago, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Stolen by Avdia. And now Portland on the break.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Sohan. Giddey defending. Lillard finds Avdia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Donovan Clingan, he's checked in for Portland. Sharp comes in for Damian Lillard.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the wing, Giddey. Henderson defending. Giddey kicks to Henry. It's Dort on the wing. Over Sharp. And again, Chicago. No good. Portland leading by 23. Sharp on the wing. Pass to Henderson. Now Sharp. There's the 3. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Kessler's got 5 rebounds tonight to end the drought. And it's Dort getting it to go.
Some physicality there from Lou, pushing past the contact and into the shot.
Clingan.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfectly.
43 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Henry. Pass to Kessler. Now Buzelis. Clingan covering. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Portland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the 3-point shot tonight. It's very respectable. Now Kamara. It's good from long range. Kamara's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Giddey surveying the D. Lets the free fly. That shot off. And so a pretty lopsided game to the first half. Trailblazers out in front, running away with it. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
60. Bring your attention to center court and
welcome everybody. This game review.
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not?
Now let's take a moment here. Thanks for joining us. Now let's
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
Well, through the first two, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. The wings for him, Sharp and Avdia. On the block, you'll see Kamara and Klingon. And it's Henderson in at the point. And that one, good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. Kessler setting the pick for Giddey. And Kessler throws it down.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Henderson against Giddey. And it's sent back by Kessler. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. So it's Portland now. To the middle. Here's Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Henderson against Giddey. Kessler, screen on Henderson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Buzelis. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
Now here's Henderson. 5 points in the game. Sharp against Dort. Here's Klingon, and out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Here's Giddey. 7 points in the game. Driving to the basket. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just couldn't be denied there. Giddey was willing to fight to get that one to fall.
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Here's Dort. The Blazers getting the bucket. Henry with it. Pocket 6. Over Avdia. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Chicago, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Trailblazers leading by 23. Here's Henderson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Josh Giddey. The Trailblazers shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Trailblazers, Henderson, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Henderson. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Hey, Kevin. The league is hoping for more competition for the All-Star game, and one idea to motivate the players is more prize money for the winning team. It worked for the Emirates Cup. The All-Star festivities drive revenues and publicity for the league, so those that are advancing this suggestion say, put some money on it. Kevin, back over to you.
All right, Allie, we thank you very much. And it's Avdia off the drive. Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. And here are the Trailblazers now. Pass to Sharp. Now Kamara. Now Klingon. Here's Sharp. From outside, off the mark. The Bulls shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And here is Dort. And the Bulls with another miss. Henderson against Giddey. Releases from 15. Henderson, no good. And it's Giddey with the ball for the Bulls. Kessler setting the pick for Giddey. Here's Buzelis. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, this has been far from his best game. And if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Outside, Avdia. 5 to shoot. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 6th rebound on the night and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
A really talented youngster. Matas Buzelis comes from Lithuania, and they have a very rich basketball history there, and he's hoping to add to it. This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And so Chauncey Billups decides to call timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Adjustments are everything in this league, and you need to maximize your time to make those adjustments.
Here's Henderson. He's got 9. Pass to Kamare. Now, here's Avdia. Wide open. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
And that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Left side, Ball. At the elbow, it's Drummond. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Henry. Shoots over Kamara. Henry misses. Trailblazers leading by 23. Beyond the arc. Kamara misses. Here's Henry. Defended by Avdia. Bulls moving the ball around. Lays it up off the glass. Avdia's got 7 points. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And I also really like the pace they've played with in this one, specifically how high tempo it's been, clearly working to their advantage so far.
The Trailblazers have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
Caldwell Pope against Henderson. Here's Wilson. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Outside, Avdia. Clingan finds Avdia.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Here's Ball. Hasn't made one yet.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it out to Wilson. Drummond the screen. Shot clock at 6. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Several teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Portland has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. So, Tim, and I can see it in my mind's eye, he won that three-point contest back in '96. What's the key to success in that event in particular?
Oh, yeah, what a great night. And I think, Kevin, there's a few things. First, I just think you've got to have a short, compact release because then you're not going to rush at the end to make sure you get all 25 balls up. But I also think part of it, for me, I got to shoot first after the warm-up introductions because I was still loose. I didn't have to sit there for 20 or 30 minutes during commercial breaks. I think that helped me win the title that night.
A little strategy. Wilson, he's checked in for Chicago. Dylan Brooks comes in for Dort. Portland also making some changes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Donovan Clingan. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Henry with it. Defended by Avdia. And finished off.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And Lillard gets it to go.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Dillingham. To the inside. He dims the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk. Lillard outside. Rebound by Williams. For Chicago, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Lillard, the pass to Sohan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
The Trailblazers have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Grant. Josh Giddey's checked in for Chicago. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams has checked in. Bulls have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Giddey finds Williams. Giddey against Lillard. Misses from close range.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A nice shot by Sohan.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
Here's Giddey. An easy 2 points on the layup. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Wilson out there with Brooks. Then it's Mark Williams. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Dillingham in at the 2-guard spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Here's Giddey. And he drops it in from the low post.
And you can see where he's made the adjustments. This half has been much better.
Anderson looking it over. Bounce pass, Kamara. Lillard, again, the Trailblazers, good for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Giddey the pass to Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Lillard against Giddey. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Oh, Kevin, get a load of that one. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook, boys.
Oh, perfectly done. You're right. He put it on a platter for him. Now, Giddey. Down low, Williams. Rebound by Sohan.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And good that time.
Excellent play. It's just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
Well, with the pace of this game, you don't want to leave anything to chance.
Here's Giddey. Good for his 6th make, and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Grant against Brooks. Lillard outside. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brooks. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Walker Kessler, he's checked in for the Bulls. Luke Kennard comes in for Dillingham. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Lillard, bounce pass. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Williams with a clean look. Drills it from outside.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Giddey, the pass to Kennard. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Basket good.
He has yet to miss a single shot. What a night he's having.
Chicago's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
So both teams making some changes here. And both free throws good for Giddey. And so here's Portland. That's a 2 from Lillard. Gonzalez grabs the board. For Chicago, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning.
Oh, that was amazing! Oh, my goodness!
A tough take by Buzelis, proving he can absorb some contact and finish on that drive.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Lillard. Henry misses. Portland's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. No good from Grant.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And that one's good, Henry.
They found some room there along the baseline. Some space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And give Jeremy Grant credit. That was great concentration. He was able to absorb contact and still complete the play.
Trent's checked in for the Trailblazers. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied on.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Williams, he's checked in for Portland. Nobody near Lillard. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Lillard's got 13 points here in the second half alone. The Bulls have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And he dunks it down.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
Yeah, we could feel that one all the way over here. And Holiday kicks to Grant. That's a 2 from Lillard. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Taken away by Williams. Now, here's Grant. Pass to Holiday. Shoots it. Dort grabs the miss.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Bucket is good.
He is coming alive here in the second half. That's a nice shot there, and now he is rolling.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Here's Grant. Fires for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Kessler's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Lillard against Giddey. Stolen by Holiday. Pass to Lillard. So when you look at different approaches to player recovery, from load management, say, Tim, to rub some dirt on it and get back in there, where do you stand on all of that?
Well, I do think teams have done a better job of trying to make sure players are protected from themselves and make sure they're getting enough rest. But I also think there are times guys should be allowed to play through certain types of minor injuries.
Here's Giddey. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
And he's good on the second. Portland has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. To the inside. Here's Sohan. And the dunk by Sohan.
Oh, give credit to Lillard there. Outstanding work of recognizing the defense over committing.
On the wing, Giddey. Covered by Lillard. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, and he's a very good mid-range shooter, but the defense was all over him there, making that a very difficult shot.
Here's Lillard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Yeah, you never want to foul Dame in the act. He's almost automatic from the line.
And Portland making a change here. And with the most recent collective bargaining agreement, Tim, teams have felt the pinch of those new luxury tax and apron penalties.
Yeah, and the goal of those being put in place was to have more top-tier talent equally spread out around the league. And as you've seen, there's been some tough decisions already. Some teams have had to trade away some of their stars just to make the math work.
And sometimes it's hard to make that math work. There's so many moving parts.
And as a result, it's more important to be able to structure out your supporting cast than ever before.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Trailblazers.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Damian Lillard.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Here's Henry. He's covered by Grant. Kessler, a screen on Grant. Here's Henry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Here's Chicago. Kessler, the screen, fires the 3, gets a hand on it. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent